Hey, so we're giving you another variable rate update. As promised, we're doing a weekly video, so you're aware of what the changes are. Now, it's no surprise at this point, everybody really knows that actually what we said last week, that we thought the Bank of Canada would probably move rates based on what they were saying, didn't happen. Bank of Canada did not move rates, and they kept their overnight rate the same. The prime rate for banks have not changed, so your payment has also not changed. Now, what does this mean? First of all, I think you need to realize that the fact that everybody said rates were rising does not mean a whole bunch of economists were wrong. I mean, I didn't see lots of people putting that. It means that they were actually leaked that they were going to get it, probably, that the rates were going to change. It was pretty much a foregone conclusion, and that was very on purpose. The Bank of Canada decided to let everybody know that rates might be changing, and so, different markets prepared. You see that on the stock market. And so I think that's a worthy strategy to talk about, that when we talk about rates going up or rates going down, we've talked about plenty of reasons why rates can't go up this year. And, this morning, CIBC, their economist teams came with the fact that they might not even move rates now. So that's very important to realize that, rates may not, will definitely not go up as aggressively as they say, but, that we may not even see much for rate hikes at all this year, and we might see them just do things like that to kind of spook the market a little bit, because that's what they're trying to do. Moving rates means that is a tool that's used to curb inflation. So there's definitely inflation. So obviously the problem is that inflation is not impacting different industries equally, and because it doesn't impact different industries equally, there's a worry that if they move rates, that it will impact some industries like restaurants, retail stores, quite poorly, and cause a pretty major problem. So no changes to your interest rate this week. No changes on the horizon. Next meeting's March. We're still going to talk about some things in the next couple weeks, but want to keep this quick and short. So you're now is not a time that we're recommending to lock in. There's been no changes to your interest rate whatsoever. Now, and the last thing I want to leave you with is the Fed also this week. So that's the counterpart of the Bank of Canada in the United States. They said they do intend to raise interest rates, but let's also keep another fact here is that through the month of January, the Bank of Canada was predicting 5 rate changes, and the Fed was predicting 2 rate changes, which is very interesting because, economic data shows that the U.S. has fared much better. They have their retail, their services, industries that paying services such as restaurants have done far better in COVID than Canada has, which is obvious because they didn't have some of the restrictions that Canada's had. So that makes sense, regardless of what people think, that they would have that their data would be better because things were open for them. So they're only predicting doing less rate hikes. So it seems unusual that you see the Bank of Canada do something different. So anyway, don't do anything with your variable rate. If you want to chat about it, or you're nervous or something like that, we've had some great discussion with clients lately. Please do reach out and have a great week.